6:30 in the morning. I'm actually getting a late start today, but it's the weekend, Saturday. Got a Snow spreader on my plow truck, just a half-ton Chevy. It's a real scorcher out here today, about 26 degrees. Yeah, for those of you that think snow plowing's awesome, this is what it's all about. We got 2 pallets of salt. They're 50-pound bags. Gonna load this up. First I gotta knock the snow off everything, and then we'll load it up. Real easy to load. As you can see, we're empty right now. Well, mathematically it'll take 9, but I usually run 5 bags at a time, sometimes 6. And I'll okay, so put a 50-pound bag right there. I take the lid off. It's sitting there. Yeah, it only takes a second to show this. And the way I load it is just like that. I set it up there in the spreader. Take a knife. Let it just goes out. And the grate stops it from any big clumps if you do have clumps. And so it's valuable. Make sure you get every drop. And she's empty. And that's what 1 bag will do. Okay, that's four 50-pound bags. Yeah, it'll easily fit more though. And you see it settles down. I'm just shaking it a little bit. This trailer mount. One thing, you never want to get your salt wet. If you do that, it's gonna be clumped up and you'll have a big mess. There, the lid goes on. It's a rubber tie or rubber hold down, and that'll keep your salt dry. The only thing I can say is when I first start this up, sometimes I'll get a code SO, spreader overload. Even though you can take this and see that'll spread, so that's loose. So you just shut it off, the code clears, and it works. I have to get a hold of Sp575x to see what they say. Overall, this is the Sp575x-1, the newest version. So a very good spreader as far as I'm concerned. It was easy hookup. Check out my other video. Yeah, right now I have to get that black plastic and cover up my salt, make sure it stays dry. Okay, just thought I'd show you the inside view. This is the spreader control right here. You can see I'm letting the light out and hit the button. And that'll start it off. Okay, right here it is. Yeah, this is that's your on button. You'll hit that. These are auxiliary switches, and this is your spreader number where you have it. As you see, I have it on the second to the lowest setting. This is the blast button. And on this setting, I'll show you how much of a parking lot I'll get out of between 4 and 5 bags. Okay, I do that parking lot there. Trying to give you an idea. Okay, up to where the fence is, right up there. Let's see if I can zoom in, right up that far. So in other words, that parking lot there, and where those cars are, and over to where that yellow truck is that's in the background and blurry. And that will use up about 5 bags roughly. And that's not putting it on heavy, that's in the number 2 setting. Now, you might be, I haven't tried going even lower setting because that seems to burn it off fairly well, and it doesn't put too much down, but it does clear it off. So I'll plow it first, and then you run the spreader over it. Melt off. But I'm just to show you what the spreader will do. I'm gonna drop the plow and just do 1 pass up, and then come back, and then I'll hit the spreader and show you exactly. It doesn't really, I didn't throw it on thick. You wouldn't think that that little bit will do some melting, but it will. I mean, if we come back and check this in about 5-10 minutes, you're gonna see a bare spot right down the center of this parking lot where I just plowed and salted. And right here, see those spots? That's basically what you have for the spread pattern. And at that setting, it goes the width of the plow. So right there's where I salted and plowed, and that's basically what will be burned off. It's the Snow-X Sp575x-1 series. Make sure you get the -1 because that is the newest version. They had a little bit of a issue, nothing major, and what they did is changed a little bit of a design on where the control module was placed. Instead of under the hood, it's actually on the spreader. So it works well, and that's our snow removal setup.